Okay, hopefully we're back now. I like to live stream as much as I can almost every single day. It just depends on my work schedule and personal stuff going on. But we're back. We're here. Just took a couple of days off. But welcome, welcome. My name is Gabe. I'm a Vegas local. I live here in Las Vegas. Lived here a few years overall. We're at the Rio Hotel and Casino just off the Vegas Strip. It's on Flamingo, just off the Las Vegas Strip. So you can see all these big strip properties all right over here. So yeah, we're on the rooftop. If you didn't know, they have free parking here. So it's very easy. Just drive into the Rio right here entrance, come up to this parking garage right here to the second floor. I'm sorry, the fourth floor, the rooftop. And it's free parking up here. Tons of parking. They have security that comes up very often, frequently to check up on everything. And it has a really, really cool view of everything. EJ's Casino Escapades, how's it going? Hope you're doing well. Welcome. It's late for me, can't stay long. Miller, I appreciate you showing up for a little bit. Thank you so much. Welcome, welcome. Sorry, I've been absent for a couple of days, but just work and had some things that I had to take care of. But we're back. We're back. So yeah, we're at the Rio rooftop parking garage. I love the view up here. Everyone, by the way, hit that like button for me, and please make sure you're subscribed to my channel. Here, let's go over on the south end, see what we can see, and we'll work our way up. Okay. So that white building right there, the white lights right there, that's actually Allegiant Stadium, home of the Las Vegas Raiders. It's actually a big stadium when you pass by. I've actually never been inside. It's kind of expensive. They're the most expensive NFL team to watch. So I've never been to a game. I've never been inside. Hopefully soon. Here, I'm gonna walk a couple feet this way so we can see some more stuff. And of course, right when I decide to live stream, the wind picks up a little bit. So of course, why wouldn't it? You can see Mandalay Bay and Delano a little bit behind these tall buildings. That's Mandalay Bay and Delano, the gold building in the far background. See this light coming up? That's actually part of Luxor. Luxor Hotel and Casino, that's the pyramid shaped hotel right there. Believe it or not, you used to be able to see that light all the way from space, but people complained, activists complained about how much electricity it was wasting. So I think they only do that once a year just to see if it still is seen from space. But it's still a very bright light. You can see it all throughout the city, and a lot of locals actually use that light to navigate around the city. Last time I watched, I think you got kicked out of New York. New York Miller, yeah. I didn't get kicked out, to be fair. Um, Security did approach me though, and they asked me what I was doing. I told them I was live streaming. I explained to them, hey, I'm only doing the casino floor. I even told them a casino security guard on Tuesday, last Tuesday, told me it was okay, told me it wasn't a problem. Um, and I asked what was different between then and when I was there on Thursday. And he really couldn't tell me anything. And I even told him what the first security guard told me that that I was okay to live stream as long as I wasn't filming the table games and that I wasn't filming any or making any staff feel uncomfortable or anything, and or putting them on camera without their approval. And I explained to them I'm not even filming the bar that I was at. I told them I'm not even filming the bar at all. I'm literally just looking down to the casino floor. And then he kind of changed gears a little bit. Then the female that was with him said that I was quote unquote excessive filming and that wasn't allowed. And I go, well, once again, what's different between here and last time I was here when that security told me it was okay? And that security guard even stood next to me within 5 feet for a good half of my live stream, and they couldn't answer me. So um, then he said, well, we're still going to have to ask you to stop. And I'm like, look, I don't want no problems. Of course, I'm going to stop. I just want to know what's the difference right now? And then they told me, well, look, you're actually filming the casino cage, which is a big no-no. And I had explained to them, I'm not. But now that I'm talking to you guys, I'm not really controlling where my phone's pointing. So right now, I probably, but before I was just filming the casino floor, and they just kind of went back to excessive filming. And I said, I don't want no problems. I'm going to stop, but I kind of need to know who I should bring that up to because that's not fair. What I think happened is the bartender. She was a complete. I don't want to say the word, but she was a nasty person. Um, and I don't think she really. No, actually, she knew because my girlfriend explained to her he's live streaming, but he's only pointing it down. He has never pointed it up here at all. You have never been on camera or anything. And unfortunately, she still went and told security. So I kind of want to bring it up to someone because of the nasty behavior from the bartender. Because I was actually a paying customer there too, and I wasn't intruding on anyone's privacy. But yeah, anyway, security did ask me to stop filming in there. Uh, Quinn, how's it going? Thanks for being on. Sorry, I had to kind of explain what happened. Yeah, New York, New York. For those of you just joining, New York, New York. Even though I wasn't doing anything wrong, I wasn't breaking the rules or anything. New York, New York did ask me to stop live streaming inside. Really hear the wind. Yeah, unfortunately. Oh, you can't really hear the wind. Okay, that's good. This guy is full of smoke from Cali fires. Yeah, Dave, I just saw that on all over social media. Sid, how's it going? Great to see you on here. Thank you so much for always all your support on all my videos and the comments and everything. It does mean a lot. Thank you so much. For those of you just joining, welcome. We're at the Rio Hotel and Casino on the rooftop parking. It's free parking up here. You come up here, hang out. Actually, a lot of people drink up here. I could show you a few cars down. There's people just kind of enjoying the view and I think having a couple of drinks and stuff. But yeah, it's a great place. Um, I really like it up here. It's free parking, so come check out the view, enjoy the view, and just have a blast. Everyone, please hit that like button for me. It helps the YouTube algorithm out a lot. And please make sure you're subscribed to my channel. Help me get to 3,000 subs ASAP, please. EJ's Casino, I did the last time I was there. The last time I was there, I did ask the security guard and he told me it was no problem as long as I stayed away from the table games and I didn't put any staff on camera without permission, which I wasn't doing either of those two. Yeah, and honestly, Quinn, it was the bartender more than anyone. She was just a she had a nasty attitude. Because when I first got there, I ordered something from her just so I'd buy something, and I kind of tried making small talk with her, and she just seemed like she didn't want to be there, even before I started live streaming. So she just kind of didn't even want to do small talk. She just had a nasty attitude from the beginning. So I know it was her. I know it was her. New York, New York is an MGM property. Yeah, correct. And to be fair, and it's stupid of them because I said it several times on stream. This is my favorite casino on the south end of the strip. I love the vibe in there. I love the atmosphere in there. I said it several times, so I don't know what they're thinking. It's just that nasty bartender's attitude. You have to get permission to film at any of their properties. Yeah, I get it. That's why I asked security though. And to be fair, even the bartender that relieved her for a lunch break asked me, and he's seen me live streaming there before, and he's like, "Did they tell you something?" I was like, "Yeah, they told me that I was excessive filming," and he's like, he just kind of smirked and was like, "Yeah, it just depends on who's here." So even he knows that they don't have their policies in order. Maybe that's why the Luxor lighting is standing out more because of the smoke. Yeah, actually, you're right. It is standing out a lot more. Yeah, you're right on that. Yeah, for those of you that don't know, that light is coming from the Luxor, the pyramid themed hotel. That's a Luxor hotel and casino. Most of the south end of the strip is dominated by MGM. So Mandalay Bay, the Gold Building, Delano, the sister properties are owned by MGM. Luxor, Excalibur, New York, MGM Grand, Park MGM, Bellagio, Arya, Vidara, Cosmo. They're all owned by MGM. Um, Dave, no, I'm not planning on it, but I won't say no. If I get enough people asking for Kino, maybe, but I wasn't really planning on it, but never say never. I had to fill out a form. Gotcha. Okay. Chris, what's going on? Yeah, we're at the Rio on their fourth floor. It's free parking up here. Really, really cool view of the Vegas Strip. Alvin, does it look like gambling awareness to you? Alvin, kick rocks. Get off my channel. Go back to your mom's basement. Anyway, for those of you who are on here, welcome, welcome. Thanks for being on. Thanks for hanging out with me. I appreciate you more than you know. Thank you. John, which ones? What are you talking about? Oh, anyway, so we were going over what we can see from here, right? Sorry, y'all. So we left off at Luxor. You can kind of see Excalibur, that white building right there. That's Excalibur. That's the castle themed hotel. There was a crazy rumor in the news a couple weeks ago that Disney was going to buy it. That's I have no. That will never happen in my opinion. Disney will not move to Vegas. I highly, highly doubt that. Yeah, I said it's just trolls. Honestly, they come out at this time. Their parents, they live in their mom's basement. Their parents go to sleep, and they think it's time to cause some trouble. But I'm not worried about them. Those tall buildings right there, those are part of New York, New York. They're actually hotel rooms, which is pretty cool. You can see a little bit of Park MGM. Park MGM is obviously part of the MGM family. It's a smoke-free casino. It used to be Monte Carlo, but they actually remodeled it, rebranded it a few years ago. Now it's called Park MGM. They have a Dolby theater in there, so it's kind of cool. I want to say the last like big concert I heard in there, I want to say a couple months ago was Usher, but they do have some big concerts in there occasionally. I watch a lot of streams. I don't recall if I ever caught you on Fremont Experience. Miller, yeah. To be fair, I haven't done it for probably about 3 months or so. I have done a couple of live streams on Fremont. I don't know what it is. YouTube and TikTok, to be fair, not just YouTube. They limit the streams up there. Whenever I'm streaming on YouTube or TikTok, I feel like I don't get a lot of views, and I feel like they limit them or they what's the word? Restrict them. They restrict them, and I'm wondering if it's because of the copyright infringement on the music, or I'm wondering if it's because you see people with not so much clothes on and stuff like that, the performers and all that. So I'm wondering why, but they do restrict them. So I do love Fremont a lot. But yeah, I don't live stream over there too often just because of that. I should go more often, to be fair. That's actually a good point. Michael, how's it going? Thanks for being on here. Does Vegas have much of a business district or high rise? Sid, yes and no. There are some business off the basic like the strip and all that. There is a big there's a light. See that light over there? Oh, is that the spear? I think that's too bright to be the spear. Delaso, get off my channel. Yo, I'm really. Is that the spear? It has to be the spear. I don't know what else. What the light? Where else that light would come from? That's a really bright light, though. Helena, Witch, Matt, everyone, welcome, welcome, welcome to the stream. Please hit that like button for me, and please make sure you're subscribed to my channel. I'm really wondering what. Yeah, that has to be the spear for sure. China, don't see the bright light right here? It wasn't like that. It just illuminated that brightly. Maybe less than a minute ago. Yeah, people on there's a car maybe 100 feet away, and they have some. They're enjoying some drinks over there, and yeah, they're kind of looking at this light too. Drewby, yeah, we're not going. We're not going that far. Jaguar, how's it going? Luxor looks so okay. See that light just went away now. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a spear. Has to be the spear. I didn't know it was that bright. To be fair, though, but wow. Yeah, here's a Luxor. Drewby. Yes, China, that blue light. Oh yeah, 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 Miller, you're right. Okay, everyone, yeah, that makes sense. Miller's right. So there's a lot of fires in California, so I think we're getting a lot of the smoke over here. So it's making the lights pop out more, just like Luxor. Normally, you could see the Luxor light go up a decent amount, but you can see it go up a lot. So it has to be the smoke that's illuminating everything even brighter. Manny, we're in Las Vegas, so I'm in Mexico City now, but I'm grateful my father's took me there. Jaguar, that's awesome, nice. Um, I'm actually wearing my Mexico jersey right now, so that's awesome. I went to Mexico City a couple years ago. Absolutely beautiful city, beautiful, beautiful city. That's definitely the spear. The trajectory leads right to change its colors. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, for sure. The light went away. Yeah, I did. Kevin, I appreciate you being on here. Everyone, please hit that like button for me. It helps the YouTube algorithm out to push my live stream out more. And please make sure you're subscribed to my channel. I have a goal to hit 3,000 subs by the end of this week. Can you all help me get there? Hit that subscribe button for me, please. Luxor with the light bulb. Oh, yeah, a few years ago, right? Sid, yeah, yeah, for sure. There's some trolls on here. Octogram. Seriously? Come on. Another troll. Sid, yeah, we do get some dust storms here for sure. Just depends on the time of year, but yeah, we can. Let's see. So we went over New York, New York. I believe that was the last one. See this tall building right here? That's actually Aria. Aria is part of the MGM family as well. Um, Nice big casino, tons of casino space, lots of table games, lots of restaurant options, and it's right on the heart of the strip. Easy access to the south end or walking this way. Easy access to Bellagio and stuff. It's actually pretty windy right now. Patrick, you want to take a guess by my channel name? Sebastian. Sebastian, yeah, it's a great city. I love the city. Originally moved out here in 2015. Lived out here for a few years. Moved away for a bit for a job offer that I had, and I came right back early last year because it's a lot cheaper. I missed it a lot. So here's the Bellagio right here. Bellagio is actually cool if you're looking for some free stuff to check out in Vegas. I'd say Bellagio is my top option for that. The reason why is so we're looking at the back end of the strip, right? These are all the backside of the casino buildings and all that. But if you were on the front end on Las Vegas Boulevard, you would see the fountains, right? The fountains are completely free. The water fountain shows that they have completely free at the Bellagio. They run very frequently. Um, and it's really cool. They change up the songs often. Like I said, completely free to check out. Wow, a lot of the helicopters are still coming back and forth from the. See all these helicopters coming back from the Grand Canyon tours. Um, so anyway, they have the fountain show. It's completely free to check out. Runs for very frequently at nighttime, and they also have the conservatory and botanical gardens. It's a free garden thing. They change it up quarterly. It's free to go check out, and it's absolutely beautiful. So if you never checked out Bellagio's conservatory and botanical gardens, go check that out. I highly recommend it. They also have a chocolate fountain that's in the Guinness Book of Records. All free to go check out. So if you're looking for some free activities, go check out Bellagio. Yeah, China doll, you're right. And we also met here. So 1,000,000% right move for me to move out here. I have a home there, but I've not been able to go for a while. Oh wow, okay. What part of side do you have a? What part of town do you have a home at? Did you look up? Yes, actually, Sid, we did. I mentioned it to China Doll. We just got to do some more research. Our days off have been so funky lately, so we just got to get some days off together. But it's definitely worth checking out. Steven, how's it going? Thank you for being on here. So yeah, we went over Bellagio now. Here's Caesars. These actually two towers right here are both part of Caesars. Caesars really doesn't need an introduction. It's one of the big players. Caesars owns probably like 40% of the strip. Um, it's they always have some big name residencies. It's one of the OG players. Huge inside. Caesars also owns the Flamingo, the Link, and the Cromwell. You can actually see the Flamingo right here. Flamingo is actually the oldest hotel and casino, or I should say resort on the Las Vegas Strip. It's really nice inside. It's very lively in there. It's right in the heart of the casino, or right in the heart of the strip. Just imagine from there you can walk left to the north end, walk right to the south end of the strip. Very good access to both sides. Right across the street, you have Paris and stuff like that. Again, easy access to Bellagio, where you can see all their free shows and all that. Yeah, man, I just filmed in there. I want to say it's 19. Don't quote me on this. I just did a video though. I want to say it's like either 1938 or 1949 or something like that. But don't quote me on that. The Flamingo used to have a laser light show at the pool and all outside. That's cool. They still have the Flamingo area outside. They have fish outside. They have turtles and stuff outside. It's really cool. They have Carlos and Charlie's still, that restaurant on the inside. It's pretty neat inside actually. And the Flamingo is also connected to the Link and the Cromwell that has a little outdoor area called the Link Promenade area. Actually, my next video is going to be of that area, the Link Promenade area. It's where they have the Link High Roller, the Ferris wheel in the background. It's actually pretty neat. But Steven, I actually did mention it on my video. So uh, I want to say that video was my last one released. It came out maybe 4 days ago, 5 days ago, something like that. Check out that video though. I did mention it in that video. Let's see. So we went over that area right there. Harris is also part of Caesar's brand. I've actually never walked in there. I did miss one, y'all. Sorry about that. There's Horseshoe. If you didn't know, Horseshoe was formerly Bally's. It's remodeled and rebranded to Horseshoe a few years ago. Now they focus more on like poker tournaments and stuff like that. Steven, I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, I really want to hit 3,000 subs by the end of this week. So everyone watching, please hit that like button for me. And please make sure you're subscribed to my channel. Yes, canyon tours are very pricey, very, very pricey. I would love to do one, but unfortunately, it's not in the budget. Um, Man, I got so many expenses coming up. I got Philippines coming up in about a month, a little over a month. So China Doll and myself will be in Philippines for some time. I'm going to be filming a lot of content out there. We got a Mexico trip in December, New York City in January, another Mexico trip in March or April, and then Maui, Hawaii in the summertime sometime. So yeah, we got some stuff to check out. That's why like there's so much I want to do here, but I just have to like budget accordingly. Like I want to do the high roller wheel and do a video of the Ferris wheel right there, but unfortunately, like I said right now, and that's probably the next one I could do and could swing, but you know, I want to do the Grand Canyon tour, but that's kind of last on my list. Jennifer, how's it going? Great to see you on here. Welcome. For everyone just joining, we're actually at the rooftop of Rio Hotel and Casino. It's on Flamingo Road, just off the Vegas Strip. They have free parking here. I'm on the rooftop, so it's very easy to come up here, free parking, and check out the view it has. Such a really nice view. Now things are illuminated, like the lights are illuminated a lot more, like Luxor, for example, because of the fires in California right now. That's why the spear was actually, you can kind of see the spear still. See how much light you can see coming from the spear? We have a lot of expensive, yeah, China doll, for sure. Hi, it's been a while. Hope you and your gal are doing well and blessed. Yeah, thank you so much, Jennifer. We're doing great. Just kind of have different schedules right now, which is why I didn't. You all know me. If you all know my channel, I like to live stream practically every single day if I can. But just with our work schedules being different this week, and kind of getting some stuff done, I didn't have a chance to live stream yesterday. Come to Vancouver. Would be thrilled to see your review, Sid. That's the plan for sure. Once this channel gets big enough, I would say at about 5,000 subs, I can start doing a lot more stuff. But yeah, that's a plan is to do a lot of traveling. Aside from Philippines this year, our next trip we're planning is probably going to be Bali, Indonesia, then a Thailand. Well, in the same vacation, it's going to be Bali, Indonesia, then Thailand, and then one other country that's kind of in that same area, so we can just get cheap flights from one to the other to the next, and then fly back home. So that's the next one we're planning, probably in about a year and a half from now. But like I said, we do have a lot of cool stuff coming up. You've been to any shows in Vegas, Sebastian? That's a great question. So here at the Rio, here I'll show you the sign for a second. Um, Lapa Lounge is their new lounge in the center of their casino, or well, I should say the remodeled lounge. It has a really cool Rio de Janeiro vibe to it. They have really nice cold draft beer there. I've been to two shows here at the Rio though. I've been to Penn and Teller. Penn and Teller's been around for years and years and years, and they actually change up their show pretty frequently, so it's not the same exact show every time you go. And I've also been to a show here called Wow. Wow is kind of a show of different mixture of things, some comedy, some action, some shows like the bow and arrow trick where someone has like a apple on their head, a really cool like water kind of show. It's actually pretty good. I actually really recommend it. So I've been to Penn and Teller and I've been to Wow here at the Rio. Oh, Jennifer, that means good to see you. Rome not happening on this stream, but thank you for being here. I need to plan a trip to Vegas soon. Would love to see a few shows. I want to see Thailand. Oh yeah, Stephen. You know what? I went to Thailand in 2021, and obviously they were still very impacted by the pandemic at the time. So tourism was almost a no go at that time. I had to do what's called the Phuket Sandbox, which meant 2 weeks on an island. I know it could be worse. 2 weeks on the island of Phuket, and I had to get four COVID tests within a 14-day period. and then I was able to go anywhere in Thailand I wanted to go. But because of COVID, tourism was pretty much at a screeching halt. So all businesses were kind of doing other things to stay in business, right? Like bars turned into restaurants because they couldn't legally serve alcohol at the time. So bars kind of turned into restaurants. Nightclubs were all closed. Restaurants couldn't even serve alcohol legally, so they were serving alcohol or beers in like coffee mugs or whatever they could, you know. But yeah, it was just a different time. But the culture and the atmosphere over there was so amazing. There was the people that were so kind, so friendly, amazing, beautiful beaches in Phuket, and I just fell in love with Thai food. Thai food is so good and it's so cheap over there. So yeah, I really really liked it. Thailand is beautiful, but hotter than Vegas. Oh yeah, for sure. The humidity, yeah, especially once it rains, because it's crazy over there. Like it'll be kind of warm, it'll be humid. All of a sudden, it'll pour, and when I say pour, I mean it rains like crazy for an hour, for 30 minutes, whatever. And all of a sudden, the sun will come out, the rain will go away, and it'll be just humid for the rest of the day. So um, then you get people like this. He doesn't look homeless. He looks drunk, if anything. But anyway, yeah, Thailand was a trip, but it's such a great time. Singapore, I haven't been there since '05. Sid, actually, you bring up a great point. I haven't been to Singapore since I believe '07 or '09 during one of my Navy deployments. For those of you that don't know, I'm a Navy veteran, 8 years active duty Navy. So I did go to Singapore, I want to say in '07. Is that smoke in the sky? Mr. Moo, how's it going? Great to see you on here. Yeah, there's some fires in California. So we're getting some of the smoke all the way over here. That's why the lights are like the spear. That's why the lights are illuminating more because of all the smoke. I live in Florida, but Thailand community is on another level. Yeah, you're right on that for sure. Do you recommend Circus Circus, Patrick? That's a great question. To be fair, I haven't stayed in one of their hotel rooms in years and years, but I don't hear good things about their rooms. I hear they're still very old and dated. Um, so if you're gonna stay there, just be prepared for that. I would still say it's one of the top three, if not the top option for kids because of the Adventure Dome and all that. So if you're coming with kids, yeah, probably. Just be prepared that the rooms are probably still going to be very old and dated. The other thing I can kind of give you a heads up on is the new owners did paint the exterior of New York, New York. I'm sorry, oh wow, Circus Circus. And they did bring back their slots of fun. It's right to the left of their main entrance. Um, and they put all their old school coin operated machines in there. So if you want to kind of gamble with their old school coin operated machines, go there. They brought back their hot dog special and their shrimp cocktail special. Other than that, just be prepared for the rooms if that makes sense. Everyone, welcome, welcome. There's another helicopter coming from the Grand Canyon tours. Everyone, please make sure you hit that like button for me. It helps the YouTube algorithm out. And please make sure you're subscribed to my channel. Help me get to 3,000 subs, please. When does the Luxor beam turn off? Cassandra, sometime in the morning. I'm not sure exactly what time in the morning, but it does run all night. Uh, 2 weeks is probably rough. Pandemic was hard on a lot of places. That's awesome to hear. Yeah, Stephen. There was a bar owner. Um, she was an older lady. She was obviously a Thai lady. Her name was Gay, and she was so kind, so sweet. And she operated a bar, but she had to turn it into a restaurant so she can legally make some kind of money during COVID, right? Because bars and nightclubs were forced shut at that time. So she turned it into a restaurant, was serving food, and she was telling me that she was actually making steamed rice and giving it out to Thai locals that were impacted because she's like, in Phuket, we're a big tourist city, so right now we really don't have money coming in because there's no tourism. So she said she was making steamed rice and giving it away to locals, in the morning, every morning, because a lot of people were suffering. So I remember I gave her like 1,000 baht. It was what I had in my pocket at the time. I was like, hey, here, I hope that helps, because they were suffering at the time, especially in a city of tourism. I know, don't go to Circus Circus. Definitely going to go. Steven, that's awesome. It's cheap, but it's dangerous. Are you talking about? Are you talking about Circus Circus? Penn and Teller, wow, they were there when I was young, and they're still there too. It can't be that bad, can it, Patrick? I mean, just like I said, just be prepared that the rooms are older rooms. Oh, see, Sebastian, see, I didn't know it was that bad at Circus Circus. Sorry, I'm just catching up on chats, y'all. There are towers and there are cheap rooms behind the tower. That are really bad part. Tower is old, not great. Wow, I'm getting a lot of debris in my eyes right now. More expensive. Oh, okay, that makes sense. It's like a motel, yeah. Pamela, how's it going? Great to see you on here. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, it is a little bit windy here, so I don't know if I'm getting just dust and yeah, just dust in my eyes or if it's the fire stuff. But so she was struggling and still willing to help. That's awesome. Glad to hear you were able to help. Yeah, yeah, exactly. And that's what she's like. She said, she had some savings and she was able, so she said it's tough for her too, but she was doing better than at least some other people. So yeah, she was she was giving away, even if it was just steamed rice, but she's like, I'm trying to do anything I can to help out. And yeah, it was really nice of her. So I went to her bar a few times while I was there to just support in any way I could too. Evil Lang, how's it going? Great to see you on here. What's the temperature? Sid, great, great, great shout out. I normally always go over the temperature. There's another helicopter, and I didn't today. It's 88 degrees right now. It actually doesn't feel bad. This is probably the coolest I felt it at this time in months. So it feels pretty good out here right now. So definitely stay in the towers. Got it. All right, y'all. I'm gonna go over what else we can see from here. There's a Venetian and Palazzo over there. Beautiful properties. Honestly, it's gorgeous in there. If you've never been, go check out Venetian. It's already a beautiful property, and it's getting a $1.5 million renovation. So somehow it's getting nicer. And they just voted to to basically unionize their food and beverage department. So I now something I got to report on. It's pretty sad. Here's the Mirage. The Mirage actually closed its doors on July 17th. So Mirage is officially closed. That's why all the lights are off and everything. It's officially closed. It's done. All staff has been laid off. It's gone. It will never reopen under the Mirage brand again. Hard Rock actually owns it. I should say the Seminole tribe owns them, but it's going to be the new Hard Rock Hotel and Casino site. So on the Las Vegas Boulevard side, right where the right where their volcano show used to be, it's gone already. The volcano's gone. They're actually going to build their guitar shaped hotel right there. It's going to be over 700 plus rooms, um, and it's going to be connected to that current tower. This tower is just going to be completely remodeled. So the Mirage current tower expected to be completely remodeled. They're going to connect it somehow to the new guitar shaped hotel they're building on Las Vegas Boulevard, and it's going to be the new Hard Rock Hotel and Casino. I believe the first year they're going to be operating is going to be 2028. So we got some time. Your life will be boring without me. Yeah, that's one way to put it, babe. Uh, do your research. Lots of Vegas reviews. Yeah, Sid, that's a great point. Just everyone, by the way, please hit the like button for me. Helps the YouTube algorithm out to push my stream out more. And please, if you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Help me get to 3,000 subs by the end of the week. Um, yes, there is a lot of YouTubers, a lot of content creators. Just some of them are biased. I have to say that there's a couple of YouTubers out here I really don't like. They're very biased. If they're not paid, they won't leave a good review. Or if they favor one brand over another, they'll bash the other brand. So just make sure it comes from a credible source, if that makes sense. The volcano is fine. That's so sad. They have the guitar. Yeah, yeah. Everyone was mad. There was actually a petition that people started to try to save the volcano. But at the end of the day, when their new owners are saying it's gonna go, it's gonna go. They have full rights. Here's something interesting though. If you read the contract, because MGM owned the Mirage before Hard Rock. So here's something interesting. When MGM sold it, they actually put it in writing that they keep the name the Mirage. So MGM actually owns the name the Mirage. There is some rumors going around that they want to rebrand either Mandalay Bay or Delano to Mirage. So one rumor is that Mandalay Bay will become the Mirage at Mandalay Bay. The other rumor is that Delano will be completely rebranded to the Mirage. But those are just rumors and speculation at this point. But MGM does own the names, the naming rights to the Mirage. So that'll be interesting. I was there when the volcano opened on the first day. That's awesome. That's a part of Vegas history right there. So we already went over the Mirage. Now on the other side is Treasure Island. Treasure Island is actually one of the very few strip properties that still offer free parking. So if you're looking for free parking, Circus Circus, Treasure Island, and here at the Rio are probably the only strip properties that still offer free parking. Every other MGM and Caesars property, Venetian, Wynn, what else is independently owned? All of those are all basically charge you for parking now. So be prepared for that. Um, Behind Treasure Island is actually Wynn and Encore, another beautiful, beautiful property. They're they're great properties, super clean in there. Every time I've been in there, they actually have a lot of slot machines and table games and stuff like that. It always smells really good in there. And one cool thing that they do is when you get a drink for gambling, they actually give you a full size drink, not like a lot of the other properties that give you like a really small comped cup size. That's kind of cool. Milk. That's funny, haha. Are you going to stream the Tropicana implosion? Sid, yes. I heard room rates actually skyrocketed for that time. So I'm gonna reach out to one property, see if I can get a comped room that night. I highly, highly doubt it, and I already know the answer, but I'm gonna reach out anyway. So I would love to, and let's plan on it for now. I just have to find out the details of where I can stream it from, because I'm sure they're gonna have a perimeter in the nearby area blocked off. So I just gotta find the right area, and then yeah, but for right now, I'd say let's plan on it, and I'll do my research of where I can do it from. My dad did the entire area for Siegfried and Roy. They were friends with my parents. We would go to their house. That's awesome. Wow, that's great. Vegas is a good place. Carlos, come on, man. What are you doing? And then, so we already talked about Wynn and Encore. See that purple lighting on the top? That's actually Fontainebleau, the newest luxury resort on the Las Vegas Strip. If you don't know the history of it, it took over 20 years to build it. It went through several ownership changes before construction was even done. So it sat there in the middle of construction for years and years, just untouched. And finally, an owner bought it, funded it, and it's open. And even in its last few months before opening their door, they went through several executive changes. So a lot of higher executives quit before they even or before they even opened. So it's had a really interesting history. Here's Resorts World, just next to that, the red one. Resorts World is the second newest hotel property on the strip. It's made up of three different Hiltons: Hilton, Conrad, and Crockford. They used to offer free parking if you would sign up for their players card, but just about 3 or 4 months ago they changed that. I don't know why they would, because they're struggling and they need all the visitors they can get. So it's kind of stupid that they did that. Sebastian, yeah, honestly, it's sad because they just asked me to stop live streaming in there. I would say New York, New York. I love the vibe and atmosphere in there. But I was just in there on Thursday, and unfortunately, security uh, told me I had to stop live streaming, even though just 3 days prior to that, or 2 days prior to that, security told me it was okay. So, um, yeah, I'm kind of disappointed in them. But yeah, I would say New York, New York still. China, don't worry, don't worry, don't get in trouble. Just do your thing, okay? I got the trolls right now. There's not too many. Everyone, though, welcome, welcome. Please hit that like button for me, and please make sure you're subscribed to my channel. Help me get to 3,000 subs, please. My goal is to hit that by the end of the week. Hells Angels, how's it going? Thank you for being on here. So, for those of you just joining, we're at the Rio Hotel and Casino, just off the Las Vegas Strip on Flamingo Road. So they're under new ownership since late last year. Dreamscape actually bought them out from Caesars. So if you don't know the history with Rio, their original owners, which are the ones that kind of brought it to its glory and really made a name for itself, at one point Rio was the talk of the town. Then they sold it to Caesars. Caesars just dragged it into the ground, unfortunately. Yeah, Sid, she's doing great. What's your top three things in Vegas you would do or recommend checking out? Fremont Street is one of them, Steven. I would say for sure check out Fremont Street. Um, I would say one of them, just walk in the Vegas Strip, even if you're not like gambling or anything. That's a pretty cool thing. Um, oh, and then the Neon Museum with all the history and all that, all the old lights and stuff like that. It's actually a pretty cool thing. Wow, another troll. Get off my channel, troll. Um, yeah, I hope that helps, Steven. So yeah, anyway, Rio is under new ownership since late last year. Caesars had them for several years and just gave this property a really, really bad reputation. Invested no money, no resources into the Rio, but Dreamscape bought them out, and Dreamscape actually is doing a lot of things to this property. Newly remodeled rooms, newly remodeled swimming pool, brand new food court took over where the buffet used to be at. Um, Newly remodeled lounge called Lapa Lounge right in the heart of the casino, and it has a really really cool Rio de Janeiro theme. Lucky's Tavern and Grill just opened up a couple of months ago too. So and their pool is absolutely beautiful. So I've passed by it, never been inside, but it looks great. So I highly recommend. If you haven't been to Rio in over a year, come check them out. They're remodeling every square inch of the casino floor, and honest to God, they're doing a lot to it. So come check it out. You won't be disappointed. Are you playing Keno tonight? Uh, I don't know. I don't think so. That's not the plan. Um, what do y'all want to see some Keno tonight? But we have to ask China Doll because she's working and she might be mad at me if I play without her. Mount Charleston, you can hike up there. Actually, no, I haven't been. That's a great idea, though. Maybe even a video of that would be kind of cool. The area of the strip band playing looks cool by the D. Oh, yeah, Sid, that's in Fremont. During the summertime, they have free concerts that play there. So you can go enjoy some free concerts. Um, the drink prices are a little bit cheaper than on the strip, too. So Fremont's a great time. They have waterfalls? Get the snow. All right, the wind has calmed down a little bit. Here, I'll show this side too. I really haven't shown much on this side. So here's, see that tower right there with the TV on the side? That is actually Palms Hotel and Casino. There's actually two towers. Oh, the other one is there. We go. The other one is behind this pole. So that's a Palms. You can see their sign right there. But those are part of Palms. Palms was actually owned by Station. No, first of all, by their original owners. Then they sold it to Station Casinos, which owns a few casinos around town, but they're more for like local people. Um, they invested a lot of money into their pool. They got some big names like Marshmello to perform there and get residencies. And then when COVID happened, they never reopened it. And they finally sold it to San Manuel Indian tribe out of Southern California, which owns Yamava out there. So San Manuel or Yamava owns this one right here too, Palms. There's Gold Coast in the background. That sign, you can see it a little bit. Orleans is in the background. Free parking there. No resort fees. Nicole, yeah, we're in Vegas. Welcome, welcome, by the way. Everyone, please make sure you hit that like button for me. It helps the YouTube algorithm to push my live stream out more. And also, please make sure you're subscribed to my channel. Help me get to 3,000 subs by the end of this week. Yeah, you can hike to a waterfall in my. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, that's really cool. China Doll, I have a couple people asking for some Keno tonight, but I said I don't know. It wasn't the plan because you're working. You might get mad if I play Keno without you. All right, Steven, I appreciate you. Thank you. But yeah, we're looking at the back end of the Las Vegas Strip. So, we're looking at the back side of the buildings. If we were on Las Vegas Boulevard, we'd be seeing the front end with all the lights and all that stuff. Here's one cool thing you can see from here, though. That's actually Allegiant Stadium, the white lights up there. That's actually Allegiant, home of the Las Vegas Raiders. A lot of people call it the Roomba Stadium because it kind of looks like a Roomba. No more Kino. Oh, China doll spoken. All right, y'all. I probably will end the stream for tonight. Um, I don't know if it's the wind or the fires from Cali, but I don't know. I just feel like debris has been getting in my eyes a lot today. But this is my first live stream in a couple of days. Like I said, those of you that know my channel know that I like to live stream pretty much every single day if I could. So I'll be back on tomorrow, probably around the same time. I'll schedule it ahead of time so y'all know though. Grew up in Vegas, don't miss living there though. D Drummond, it's changed a lot. It really has. When I first moved out here in 2015, it was so much different than now. There was less ghetto people here. There was less people living here in general. The cost of living here was a lot cheaper. Rent was cheaper. Gas was cheaper. Everything was cheaper here. Now it's just overpopulated. There's construction everywhere. And like I said, just way more ghetto people now. It's not the same Vegas I moved to originally. It's windy. Yeah, it did die down a little bit, but there's still some wind though. All right, I appreciate you for hanging out with me. Thank you so much. Like I said, I'll schedule my live stream for tomorrow. It's probably going to be around the same time as today, but I'll schedule it so y'all know ahead of time. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. If you haven't hit the like button for me, please hit the like button for me before we go. Also, please subscribe to my channel or become a channel member. Help me get to 3,000 subs. It'd mean a lot. I'll hit notifications. It was nice talking to you all. Steven, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Sid, as always, great to see you on here. Thank you so much. Haven't been there since 1981, 89. Wow, so much has changed. Yeah, it's a different Vegas now. Just in the last year, Tropicana's gone, Mirage is gone, so it's just a way different Vegas. D Drummond, thanks for hanging out. I appreciate you. Everyone, thank you so much. Like I said, please make sure you subscribe. It'd mean a lot. Sebastian, thank you so much. Everyone, I hope to see you all tomorrow. Have a great one. Stay safe out there. Everyone, take care and have a great one. Thanks so much, everyone. One more mute before I go. That's awesome.